Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel, Meg's Movies. If you are new to this channel, this is basically where I talk to you guys about my passion for movies. This goes from collections, hauls, reviews, and today's video, so let's get into it. Okay, so yes, I am back. I'm just going to do videos as and when, because I'm currently going through some personal things at the moment. But I felt like trying to get back into it. The lighting may change because my lights are currently playing up at the moment, so I'm using the daylight from outside. So I thought I'm going to try and slowly get back into my videos because there's so many movies that have come out this year so far that I want to watch and review, hence one of today's ones is a review. And there's some other things I want to get done as well, so yeah, I'm coming back just slowly but surely. So let's get into it. So today I am reviewing Upgraded. Okay, so just to give you a very basic plot summary, we are following this character called Anna, and she's basically this assistant to an art director, and she gets offered to travel to London with this director to help set up an auction. She then meets this guy on this flight, and she actually ends up coming up with a lie saying that she's the director. Obviously this is all I'm going to say about it because I try and stay as spoiler free as possible. But yeah, so it's kind of a generic plot in a sense. Like, we have had these films before where it's like someone is not in a very good job in a sense, who then lies about being in a good job, and then we all know how that goes. So it is predictable. I will start off by saying that it is a bit predictable in the sense of that plot. But it ended up being more enjoyable than I thought it was going to be. Now this stars Camila Mendes. I think that's how you say her name. Camila Mendes. I think that's how you say her name. I've seen her in Riverdale, and she did do the Netflix film Do Revenge. So I haven't really seen her in anything much aside from those two. So it's quite nice to see her branch out into other things, especially now that Riverdale is over. But yeah, so this is an Amazon Prime original. So obviously with streaming movies, they could be either hit or miss. This is sort of in the middle for me. Like I said, it's predictable, but it's also kind of a cute film. Like, you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen with the characters and things like that. So it's predictable in that sense, but it's the fun kind of predictable. The first 20 minutes, I will say, were a bit slow for me. I wasn't really getting into it. I got a bit concerned because I thought, I'm not laughing, I'm not really enjoying this film that much. But then once we get to the airport scene in this movie, that's when it fully picks up for me in a sense. Like, I do find myself laughing at quite a few jokes in this film. It's not one of the best films on Amazon Prime, but it's not one of the worst either. This is one of those films that I'd quite happily put on in the background if I'm doing something, or if it's just I want to shut your brain off kind of movie. Like, this is one I'd probably go to. I might try and get my mum to watch this. She might enjoy it, she might not. But yeah, so this film got better as it went on, in a sense. It's still not one of the greatest movies, but I do like it when it is a cute and fun kind of movie, because obviously this is kind of a rom-com in a sense. It doesn't rely on the romance too much on this one, which is actually quite nice. Normally with films like this, it is mainly the romance, but I like the fact that it's not fully focused on that. Also, it's got Anthony Head in it, who played Giles in Buffy. I absolutely love his character in Buffy, and I love him as an actor. And I'm fairly certain I haven't actually seen him in much recently. So it's quite nice to see his character. He was hilarious in this film, not gonna lie. Every time he was in a scene, I actually laughed a little bit more than I did with other things. But yeah, you got some of your typical characters in this. You know, you got your mean girls, you've got the people that feel sympathetic for the main character, you've got the guy. So yeah, there was a lot of faces in here that I recognised. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's one of those films that I would put on in the background. It's not one I'd add to my collection if it ever came out in physical. So like I said, it's predictable but cute. It's one of those typical rom-com things, like, you know what's going to happen by the end of it. But for me, this is one of those films that I actually kind of needed a film like this. I needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. So yeah, not a terrible film, but not the greatest either. So my final score for this film, I gave it a 6 out of 10. It was going to be a 5.5, and then Anthony Head popped in, and then his character won me over a bit more, so I'm finally giving it a 6 out of 10. So it's cute, it's fun. Might not be for everybody, I will say that, but it is one of those ones that you could just put on in the background, and you could be editing videos or doing work, and you wouldn't miss a thing, to be honest. It's one of those ones where you don't have to think too much on it, and it's just one of those things you can have on in the background and you'll be all good. So yeah, so that is my review for Upgraded. I am currently trying to catch up on 2024 movies that have come out so far and reviewing those. My rankings that I want to do for the channel, I've decided that I'm just going to do them as and when, because I think for the past couple of videos I've sort of forced myself, and I don't like it when I do that because it doesn't feel natural when I do that. So yeah, so rankings will be absolutely random. I'm just going to take my time. I'm not going to overthink everything like I do, because at the moment that is all I'm doing with everything that's going on personally. So if I ever not post, it's just because I'm having a bit of a bad day. But I am getting through it slowly but surely. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and also notification bell down below to be notified when I post. And also thank you guys for hanging about and waiting for me when I post videos. I actually had someone message me on Instagram asking why I haven't posted in a while and asking if I was okay. So you guys are amazing. I hope you guys do stick around, because this is what I really want to do, and I love talking about movies with you guys, so I'm hoping that maybe this will also help me get me out of my funk. So yeah, also leave me comments down below on your thoughts on Upgraded. Are you like me? You found it okay? Did you find it terrible? And name me another rom-com film that relies on this. I mean, the first one that comes to mind is She's the Man. Yeah, so let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!